What's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up? Good morning, whoever you are. You can speak back. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can't nobody say good morning? I know it's early, man. I worked last night, but I'm up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody tuning in, but ain't nobody saying nothing. Damn, don't be rude, man. Y'all say good morning back. I ain't asking, I'm telling y'all, man. Say good morning. Let me know y'all hear me or something, man. Damn. Hey, anybody out there? Anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? What's up, cuz? Two cuz. What's up, man? I'm trying to see, do y'all hear me, man? What's going on? Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? I need to know y'all hear me. Because I could have just dropped this video on my YouTube page, but I wanted to bring it to y'all. Good morning. Can you hear me? I wanted to bring it to y'all. I like to bring my people the first news, you know what I'm saying? Good morning, cuz. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If anybody can hear me, tell me you can hear me. Tell me you can hear me. Let me know so I can start talking, man. I'm finna tell y'all some scary shit. I'm finna show y'all, I'm finna let y'all in. This is a scary story. Like, this is a scary story. Like, I'm trying to see, can y'all hear? You hear me, cuz? Well, ain't nobody, hey, check this out. This is one thing about it, man. Good morning to y'all tuning in. Ain't nobody got to hear me. What's up, fam? Hey, just those three people there alone, man. Hear me out. Hear me out, man. This is the most scariest shit. This is the most scariest shit. Like, this is scary, man. This is like, I don't know, man. Like, it's a whole different kind of fear. It's a whole different kind of fear. Like, for real though, man. Like, stay focused. People in Mississippi, stay focused. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. You hear me? So, of course, all this stuff been going on about the prison. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm Mr. Political Science, man. Y'all know that. When all this history y'all talk about, Trump, all that, I'm on that. I've been on that. I do that. That's what I went to school for. I do that. Certified degree in that. Before I went to college, I was on that. I do that. I just don't engage in these conversations because when you talk about politics, people get mad. People tend to get upset. You step on some fingers, step on some toes. But anyway, Mr. Pratt, my personal attorney, checking in. Check this out, man. I'm talking about this scary shit, man. This shit is scary. Look at. I seen two lawyers that checked in. Shout out to JSU. I see, hey, bro, this is scary. To anybody tuning, I had other people tuning in. My bad to the people that was already listening. Like, okay, y'all know what's going on in Parchment, right? You know what I'm saying? So, it troubled me because people don't understand that, man, Parchment there was a land. I'm freestyling now. There was a land given, Mississippi purchased that land, man, back in the Gap, man. That was a land set aside for slaves. You hear me? Slaves. That's where we had to go. The Confederate War jumped off with Union soldiers. That way they took them too, but they held the slaves there, man. Like, it is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So the first prison in Mississippi was located in Jackson, where the capital at. Ain't that ironic? It was called the Walls, man. I think it was like 1846. It was called the Walls. Y'all already know why it's called the Walls, because if it's located that part of Mississippi, ain't nobody getting to it. But we went to war with it during the Civil War. The Union soldiers bombed it. You know what I'm saying? These facts. Like, y'all know I'm on it. The Union soldiers attacked. They bombed it. So they fucked that up. So I mean, they messed that up. So Mississippi didn't have none, so they were doing some stuff called, get with me now, convict leasing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If y'all know what convict leasing is, I don't know. But Mississippi started some stuff called convict leasing back in the Gap. So with the convict leasing, man, they was leasing prisons to third parties for labor. This back in the Gap, you hear me? This back in the Gap. This back in the Gap, man. We talking about Civil War. This back in the Gap, they was convict leasing. Okay, say the state made substantial amounts of money. That's a lump sum, man. You know, just like the cotton field, they call people out of town, if you know you do research, they would call Mississippi in the depth. They say they call the gold, the southern gold. They call cotton. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this because you can make a lot of stuff, and Mississippi got it. And I'm gonna tell y'all why ain't no jobs in Mississippi. It ain't no jobs in Mississippi because the prison, they set up Parchment to make that prison that when they got there, purchased Parchment in 1901. Man, you know what I'm saying? In 1976, they passed state and federal laws during these campaigns. These are my political people. The war on drugs and the war on crime. I forgot who had the war on crime. I could take a wild guess. But I know Reagan was the war on drugs. I remember I was little watching Nancy Reagan and Ronald Reagan talking about, you know, we used to have to wear red for a week or something. You know, I used to love that. But you used to have to wear red. The school would symbolize drug-free. You feel me? People walk with me. I'm talking facts and bring you down memory lane. This shit is crazy. So 1976, that's what they did. State and federal law. So, okay, remember I told y'all the convict leaks, how we was making a lot of money out the inmates for free labor. That's why ain't no jobs in Mississippi. Because Parchment, when they bought Mississippi, the Department of Correction bought Parchment made its own money. The federal, didn't nobody have that shit did itself. Livestock, I'm saying pigs, cows, vegetables, fruits, everybody. You know, we went to that Scared Straight program back in high school. They was growing everything. You know what I'm saying? They gave us a different food than people eating, but they gave us everything. Never had to leave the problem. Never. Check this out. Parchment was like that. It made its own money. You hear me? It's fucked up there. Them facilities that haven't been up there, it's messed up there. So if that shit been like that since the slave days, and everything need to be. And it was so crazy what made me get on this. I was already thinking about it. Okay, not to mention this was 1976, in the 20th century, Mississippi was known as one of the largest state prisons. Parchment was. And if that bitch overpacked and overpopulated, and that's one of the man, come on, man. Then they going back to the convict leasing. They got all these private prisons. That's why Epps got jammed up. That's why Felicia Hall, you know what I'm saying? Forgive me, babe, but I'm political too. That's why she resigned. You finna go work in the private sector. Y'all know there's more money in the private sector. If you can be a doctor on the low, you get that dough. You feel me? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Y'all better wake up. This shit is real. It's scary. They was passing laws to incarcerate us, to lock us up for any little thing. It went from any little thing to give us time, to keep us at going to jail, at least getting the system. Come on, man, y'all know a lot. I know a lot of niggas that did this. Them niggas go to Parchment. They don't be in prison long, but they go to prison. That's just to get the F on your report card. You know what I'm saying? Get the felony. Walk with me. When you get the felony, you can't apply for certain jobs. Other than that, man, we equal to a certain extent. They already looking at our color. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't racist at all, people. But I'm just saying these laws was made to keep us locked down. If everybody that's from Mississippi moving out, y'all talking about ain't no job, it ain't going to be no job. Until they fix Parchment was generating all the money. See, and I'm listening to that T.I. expeditiously, him and David Banner. I talk shit on Banner, but Banner said some real shit. They talk about how much money. 82 million Parchment generates. You hear me? And them inmates living like that. He said, man, we need to give Akon a bound. Like T.I. said, man, we can have Parchment supposed to be a floating fortress with water running out the side of it. That's how much money go in that place. How much invested, we don't know. That's why Epps got jammed up. The commissioner, he living lavish like that on the coast, all them nice cars. You know what I'm saying? That's why the whole lady, it's real, man. It is real. The numbers are scary, man. And if you know that they locking us up for anything, and everything, and it's scary to me because I'm a black man. I was out there, and I know a lot of niggas out there. That's why my mom used to, she said, I had your life insurance already jacked up when you was young. Like, what you mean? But that's the chance as a black man, Mississippi danger, and my son is there, man. Man, I gotta get in touch. That hurt me. That gave me the chills just reading them numbers. So To all the people, not trying to say if you for or against prison, that shit is wrong. I'm saying that shit is wrong. You don't treat no dog like that. Mike Vick got time for treating dogs for fighting dogs and doing dogs like that. And they treat humans like that. And ain't nobody getting locked up. I'm just saying, man, y'all gotta stay woke. They keep us distracted, talking about some bullshit that's going on. Man, that shit is real. Pac been saying that shit on the Tupac now. That way they locked him up. Anybody try to be woke, they might kill me. I already had a dream. I told people close. They might kill me because I'm going to speak out and tell them the truth. I bullshit a lot on Facebook, but I'm finna give them the truth now. That's when the meaning of the birds, the bees, and the bullshit. I'm finna give them the truth. A lot of people going to get mad. A lot of government people because I know. You feel me? Then I'm going to give y'all the information where you can go read. Go look up, just type in Mississippi Department of Correction and type on Wikipedia version of it. Don't read the other shit. Man, that shit is scary. If you got a black son, man, hug him and love him, man. Because too many are coming up missing, too many are killing each other. Like, I hate that. I done want to go down to Greenville, come back to Mississippi, stand in the middle of the valley like I had to do a lead. Like, hey, man, we need to stop this shit. The system against us, we against us. God damn, somebody got to be for us, man. We got to wake up. Educate yourself, man. Punishment ain't right. Mississippi ain't right. NJ Pop, Mississippi ain't right. That's where all the money is. If the prison generating, if the prison making groceries, they got their own cattle, had their own cattle, livestock. They kill jobs in the free world. You feel what I'm saying? They doing stuff, making stuff in prison for cheap, like for free labor. Then they going back to convict leasing. All these little side-ad prison, convict leasing. Leasing prisoners for third party for labor. Man, look here, man. That prison out there in Tallahatchie, man. Tallahatchie County. I might could correct me if I'm wrong, but that motherfucker was housing inmates from California. That kind of shit Mississippi was doing. Instead of build a factory, we could have had a Toyota plant right there in the Delta. You know what I'm saying? Or some in the Delta, some kind of resortment. You know what I'm saying? Resort or something to go to. But instead, they got a prison that house California inmates. What good does that do us? None. They get some people some job, but man, they working at prison. They working at a prison. I mean, they got to lock more people up. Man, come on, man. That's a strange shit, man. We've been read about that like when it first started happening. Them inmates from California would come down here getting all kind of plug. People getting killed when they first were doing cricket shit. Man, wake up, read. Don't believe what they tell you. That's all I can tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? If the eyes, what they say, if the eyes see, the ears hear, the mind believe, got that our swordfish. Believe that. I'm trying to tell you, man. See, if it walk like a duck and talk like a duck, they say squat like a duck. That's a damn lie. Y'all know Pepe Le Pew, man. He chased that motherfucking cat out through the goddamn cartoon. You hear me? Thinking it was a skunk. All he had to do was take chances, man. That's how I be. I was chasing some females, running with people thinking they was just like me. They wasn't even a skunk, man. They was a cat. Just got a white strap down their back. But anyway, man, I'm through kicking dollars. Y'all check out this shit. I want to share that with y'all first, man. Because I'm going to put it on my video, man. I got shout out to Hyperhound, man. You know what I'm saying? You subscribe. I seen your shit come through, man. Subscribe to that My Sharif YouTube page, bro. Like, for real, though. It ain't no shot, no this and nothing. But I seen that. That's real, bro. Man, y'all stay woke, man. And fuck Parchment, man. Fuck Mississippi. That what the jobs is, man. I hate to say it. That what the job. That why this shit wrong, man. It is wrong. And I'm out, man. Do your research. Read. I'm out.